The Egino Weinert Tabernacle has arrived. It's one of the most anticipated and sacred elements of the new Christ Cathedral. Msgr. Art Holquin shares how it was acquired and its significance to the church.
I was able to visit the studio of Egino Weinert that had been there for decades, and that was when I was introduced to his magnificent bronze and enamel work. One of the things that always attracted me to the artwork of Egino Weinert is that it has a certain naive simplicity. Art can very much be at the service of our faith, and Egino Weinert was very much committed to art integrated at the service of worship. And so many of his beautiful artworks are tabernacles and chalices and gospel books and other elements that would be there to enrich and enhance our liturgical life. The entire imagery of the tabernacle is Christocentric. There are 4 magnificent enamel panels. The first panel, the door itself, is an image of Christ cradled in the arms of his mother with the shepherds adoring. And one of the shepherds is cradling a little lamb in his arms. It's just charming. Another panel is the resurrection with Mary Magdalene kneeling before the Lord in adoration. Another panel is the scene of Thomas the Doubter and the risen Lord holding his hands up where you could see the marks of the nails. And Thomas kneeling and saying, "My Lord and my God," in adoration. And the final panel is the wedding feast of Cana, the first miracle of the Lord. And this is a magnificent scene on the panel because you see the large wine containers and Mary standing right next to her son. And you can almost hear Mary say, "Do whatever he tells you." Fortunately, I reached out to representatives of the Weinert studio here in the United States who connected up with the widow, and there was indeed this remaining tabernacle in their museum. She did not want to part with it. However, when she found out that it was destined for a cathedral church here in Southern California, and after a number of conversations, she was persuaded, and we are delighted that we're able to acquire it. The reservation chapel, where the Eucharist will be reserved, is a critically important area because it nurtures a sense of prayerful intimacy. And so this chapel is going to be located in a separate area behind the bishop's chair. It is an area that will be walled in translucent onyx. And the tabernacle will be in a central pedestal made of bronze, also by Weinert, and it will have a central focus visually so that it will draw people to adoration and private prayer. So in a very real sense, this beautiful tabernacle is a visual gospel for all to come and see. And as Bishop Kevin has said, it plays an important catechetical teaching element in our wonderful new cathedral.